What sort of photographer are you? Think about it. Answer it. What sort of photographer are you? And I don't mean, are you a hobbyist or a pro? Are you amateur, intermediate? Are you learning? I don't mean that at all. What sort of photographer are you? And what does that question even mean? When I'm doing a shoot, whether it's a wedding or a corporate shot, whether I'm doing some headshots or an engagement shot, whether it's landscapes or something creative, people ask me, what sort of photographer are you? I don't know what to say. I know what I often say. I often say I'm a landscape photographer. The reason I say I'm a landscape photographer is because given some spare time, I like to go out into some landscapes and take great photos. But between you and me, I like doing a lot of different photography stuff. Like I like going into the city at night, taking out a GoPro and seeing if I can do some long exposure shots with it. I like going out into the wilderness and taking an action camera and seeing if I can take Milky Way shots with it. I like picking up my DSLR and smashing out some panning shots, or waiting as the moon eclipse comes up and grabbing hold of that image. I like dropping water drops into a tank of water and shooting that. There's something about the creativity of photography that draws me in and draws me closer. And then I look at Instagram and I see a lot of photographers who have the same shot every time. It's the classic shot, it's the sunrise shot. It looks like this. They point the camera out to sea. The sky is epic, dazzling, amazing, beautiful, and the sea reflects that incredibility of it all. And boom, you've got your shot, but there's no interest in it. When I first started photography, I was talking to somebody who'd been doing it a lot longer than me, and they said, I'm bored with that. I said, how can you be bored with it? It's beautiful, it's incredible. He goes, it's just boring, it's the same thing. I didn't believe him. I believe him now. You know, when you look at a shot and you're like, what is it about? Yes, it's beautiful. Yes, it's lovely, but there's no creativity. I could do that with my phone. I could stick my phone up and I could take a shot of it. My daughter, who's 7, my son, who's 5, could pick up a camera and take that shot. It's beautiful. And we need more beauty in this world. But where's the creativity? Where's the challenge of it? And then I started scrolling and looking back through my Instagram feed. There's a point at which I got bored with easy to take photos. I wanted to challenge myself. And as I thought more and more about it, I've realized that my style of photography, what type of photographer are you? I'm a photographer that wants to get the very most out of the tools that I have in my hand. The other day I was at a kids' party. I'm taking some photos on my phone. One of the kids comes up to me, does what they do, the photobomb. They got right in front of the lens, right in the lens. And I said, no, hang on, we've got an opportunity here. I said, just step back, make your eye really wide, look right into this lens. And I slapped it over to a macro and got an epic shot of an eye. Why? Because you can. Because it stretches beyond those means. It alights something in me and it alights something in others when we engage in creativity. When we push our skills and our bounds and the opportunities into a new space. That's life-giving, right? That's why you and I are photographers. We're not photographers to make sure we take the nice shot of the sunrise. We're photographers because there's something about photography that stirs and drives and yearns us to be more creative. To take the tools that we have, whether it's our phone or a camera, whether it's a 20mm lens or a 150 to 600 lens, and go, what can I do with this that expands the wonder in this world? And so what kind of photographer are you? What kind of photographer am I? I don't know. But I do know that the answer has something to do with creativity. It has something to do with wonder. It has something to do with stretching myself into new spaces. And I don't ever want to be tied to being able just to shoot one particular shot. There's photographers out there that are brilliant at weddings, or family portraits, or epic at landscapes or drone photography. But the truth is, between you and I, they can take incredible photos of anything. because they've started to master the craft of settings and light and composure and exposure and all of those incredible things, and then tweaking in editing. You can apply the skills that you have, that you've already developed, to any form of photography. And so here's my challenge to you. Don't stack your Instagram feed or your socials or your phone with the same type of images. Branch out. Wouldn't it be wonderful if we could all celebrate, cheer on, and yes, the fact that all of us are branching out into new areas, that we're not tied to one genre because an algorithm says we should be tied to one genre, but instead we're stretched and expanded into the beauty of what photography offers. A beauty that says, look at this wonderful thing and be engaged in it, be drawn into it, be fascinated by it, whether it's a panning shot in the rain, whether it's a close-up of a water drop, whether it's a night cityscape with the beautiful reflections because it's been pouring down with rain, whether it's going out and risking your neck in a lightning storm, whether it's seeing something beautiful and you're having a cup of coffee, I'm just going to grab that moment. Whether it's someone you love wandering around and you just want to take that shot because there's just a priceless moment there that you want to preserve. Let's step away from all the things that tell us what we should be. You don't have to be any sort of photographer, except one that is learning, and one that is creative, and one that is daring. And I just want to encourage you into that space today. Maybe you need permission. I feel like I need to give myself permission constantly to move in that. Because everyone says you should be about one thing, and I want that one thing to be photography and the brilliance and the beauty and the wonder of it because of what it offers to others. I hope this inspires you and helps you. I'm Ralph Mayhew. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.